Katie and the Big Snow by Virginia Lee Burton. To Johnny from Jimmy. That's cute. Katie was a beautiful red crawler tractor. She was very big and very strong, and she could do a lot of things. Katie had a bulldozer to push dirt with. Katie also had a snowplow to plow snow with. Katie belonged to the highway department of the city of Geopolis. The highway department repaired the roads in the summer and kept them clear of snow in the winter, so traffic could run in and out and around the city. And this is the city of Geopolis. All summer, Katie worked on the roads with her bulldozer. Katie liked to work. The harder and tougher the job, the better she liked it. Once, when the steamroller fell in the pond, Katie pulled it out. The highway department was very proud of her. They used to say, "Nothing can stop her." When winter came, they put the snowplows on the big trucks and changed Katie's bulldozer for her snowplow. But Katie was so big and strong she had to stay at home because there was not enough snow for her to plow. Then early one morning it started to drizzle, and the drizzle turned into rain, and the rain turned into snow. By noon it was 4 inches deep, and the highway department sent out the snow plows. By afternoon the snow was 10 inches deep and still coming down. "Looks like a big snow," they said at the highway department, and they sent Katie out. A strong wind came up and drifts began to form. 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 5 feet. The snow reached the first story windows, the second story windows, and then it stopped. One by one, the truck snowplows broke down. The roads were blocked. No traffic could move. The schools, the stores, the factories were closed. The railroad station and the airport were snowed in. The mail couldn't go through. The police couldn't protect the city. The telephone and power lines were down. There was a break in the water main. The doctor couldn't get his patient to the hospital. The fire department was helpless. Everyone and everything was stopped but Katie. The city of Geopolis was covered with a thick blanket of snow. Slowly and steadily, Katie started to plow out the city. "Help!" called the chief of police. "Help us to get out to protect the city." "Sure," said Katie. "Follow me." So Katie plowed out the center of the city. "Help!" called out the postmaster. "Help us get the mail through." "Sure," said Katie. "Follow me." So Katie plowed down to the railroad station. "Help! Help!" called out the telephone company and the electric company. "The poles are down somewhere in East Geopolis." "Follow me," said Katie. So Katie plowed out the roads to East Geopolis. "Help!" called out the superintendent of the water department. "There's a break in the water main somewhere in North Geopolis." "Follow me," said Katie. And so she plowed out the roads to North Geopolis. "Help! Emergency!" called out the doctor. "Help me get this patient to the hospital way out in West Geopolis." "Sure," said Katie. "Follow me." Look at all the people following Katie. So Katie plowed out the roads to the hospital. Oh, look at all that. "Help, help, help," called out the fire chief. "There's a 3-alarm fire way out in South Geopolis." "Follow me," said Katie. So Katie plowed out the roads to the fire in South Geopolis. On the way back, a plane signaled for help. The airport was snowed in, but Katie was beginning to get a little tired. But she couldn't stop. Not Katie. She hurried over to the airport and plowed out the runways so the airplane could land safely. Then, after she had found the broken down truck plow, she started home. The fire department had put out the fire. The doctor had saved his patient. The water department had repaired the main. The telephone and electricity were on. The mail could go through, and the police could protect the city. Thanks to what Katie did. Look at all the plowing she did. It's a lot of work. Katie finished up the side streets so traffic could move in and out and around the city, and then she went home to rest. Then, and only then, did Katie stop. The end.